crush their competitors. One of the big questions was, everybody wants to have a $3 million or more agency. That's what everybody wants. That's the big dream. But a lot of times people forget about what it takes to get to that $3 million mark. That's why I said, it's like having bike tires on a Lamborghini. You want this big fancy thing, but if you don't have the right wheels on it, it looks silly and it's not going to work. So, the old approach of marketing is over. Handing out a business card. Meet and greet is great. People, you want to talk to people face to face. That's absolutely huge. But we want you to stay in business. We want you to crush your competition, blow them away, as Steve says. But everybody looks the same. So what's going to make you different from your competitor? Every day I deal with offices that are in trouble, going out of business, or just starting out and want to do better. So, be different. How can you be different? By having the best trained staff possible. Because at the end of the day, I tell people to take themselves out of their shoes and put yourself into the shoes of someone who's looking for home care. Who would you want coming into your home to take care of your mom and dad? Somebody who knows what they're doing, doesn't know what they're doing. You want to be able to cast a wider net. You want to be able to go out into your community and build those power partners that Steve has been talking about so much this weekend. You want to be able to go into your local discharge planners, churches, synagogues, mosques, veterans administrators, anywhere where you can spread the word, you can spread the fact that you have a really well-educated team. And also, this is what I'm here talking about, not being just a salesperson, but being a resource in your community, someone that they can lean on. So I built something called the Family Learning Center. The Family Learning Center is here to help you because most people that are looking for home care are very stressed out. They're dealing with a loved one that's having some serious problems, and they know nothing about home care. And the first thing, one of the things that we've been hearing about over the, yesterday was the fact that people go right online. They start searching out home care providers, and what's going on with mom and dad. People that have some sort of understanding of what's going on in the home, what's going on with their loved one, tend to keep the person in the home 2 years longer before putting them into a long-term care facility because they understand what's going on. 90% of families go online. So with our services, you're able to show your community with the Family Learning Center that you have a great educational resource. What we do at the Institute is we have hundreds and hundreds of hours of CEs and CEUs on courses like dementia care, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, diabetes, everything from how to be a caregiver, how to be a better listener, how to market your services. Actually, we're adding a whole bunch of Steve's hurricane things into our online campus as we speak. And you're able to go out and promote the fact that your caregivers have these awards or these C's in your arsenal, which is really, really great. It's something that you can promote to your community at large, which is what you all want to do to get more business. I was talking to Brandy, and like the average rate of a caregiver making an hour is $10. $10, okay? And you want to build a $3 million business on someone who makes $10 an hour. I was at a LinkedIn event. But the number 5 reason why a person would leave a company is money. If you have a true caregiver, they're not in it for the money. They're in it to be a better caregiver. And that's what continuing education can do. It's a badge of pride. Those are actual physical badges that all of your caregivers can earn. They can wear with pride and be able to go out and show the fact that they have a dementia care certification. And how much more business do you think you could possibly get by touting the fact that you have somebody that's really well trained? I know, I always tell people, take yourself out of your shoes, because we're in home care. Sometimes we become super jaded. We just assume everybody knows what we know. Now you have somebody whose mom is starting to slow down. They just got out of the hospital. They know nothing about home care. They come to your office and they see an entire wall of these certifications on dementia care and Alzheimer's. Take yourself out of your shoes and think about that person who knows nothing. We've all been there in a doctor's office. You're naked, right? You wait for the doctor to come in, and everybody looks at the wall. You want to know where he went to school. You know what I mean? Because it makes you feel at ease. You're like, oh, John Hopkins, okay, all right. We can talk. You know, oh, you went to a technical school. Ooh. But with this, you're able to make people feel at ease that you're going to take care of a loved one. And it's been shown that people that use an online campus, that use e-learning, have a 26% ROI on every employee. Because if you have a caregiver that's really into education, they're going to stay with you. My clients have a 50% less turnover. Fact. It is what it is. Because they like the fact that they're being recognized for what they're doing every day. Because their job is not easy. This is one of my best clients. She's a star. I was just down in Austin, Texas with Aaron with Home Care Pulse. And he was on stage before me presenting the #1 office in the Visiting Angels chain. Louise Murphy. She's been my client for years. She's in Nashville, New Hampshire. It's a small agency, but her agency, in less than 9 months, did 800 certifications. The woman to her right, that's Linda Townsend. She is an amazing caregiver. 54 certifications. How much business do you think this woman gets? She was #1 in client referrals and #1 in client satisfaction in the entire Visiting Angels chain. It is what it is. I went to Austin and I killed it. When she got on stage and they gave her those awards, they walked off like I was beating off with a stick. Because I'll show you how to crush it. Honestly, if you have a really well-trained team, it's no longer that Lamborghini on bicycle tires. It's not. You've got great tires. You got something that is going to make $3 million or more a year. No doubt. Hands down. And what I'm doing for all of the folks here that are hurricane members, I've waived up all the setup fees. The first month of the lead generation tool is completely free. It's on us. I give a free Android tablet to every new client. And why do you do that? Well, first off, all of our modules work on an Android tablet, which is great. But I used to just give it away. And I thought, yeah, people have tablets. It's not fancy. But then I thought about the caregiver that makes $10, $11 an hour. They might not have the money to buy an Android tablet. So what you do is you tell your caregivers, the first person you get their dementia care certification is going to win this tablet. You have an agency of 50 people. Half of those people run in to take that course. How much business are you going to be able to get when you go out and say, half of my team is dementia care certified? It is what it is. It's a great way. And then after that, I feel like a drug dealer. The first gift is free. The first stage is free. Then every month, every other month, incentivize it. Say, hey, 25 cents an hour raise for any person that gets their Parkinson's care certification. All of a sudden, your wall of certification is starting to grow. And when those people come into your brick and mortar, or you're meeting with a discharge planner, you're able to show all of these certifications. People feel comfortable doing business with you because they know that you guys are amazing. Another little loophole that I like to show my clients, Sharon doesn't like it, I tell people to do this, but you have an online campus. It's yours. You're able to put in who you want. You want to build a real power partner. You're meeting with a discharge planner, a master social worker, an RN, an LPN, a decision maker that's going to get you business. Say, hey, listen, Becky, I'm going to put you into my online campus because in every state they need to have CVs. Who do you think is going to get that referral? Because they're paying for that out of their own pocket. And now, you've got a power partner, you know? And the Family Learning Center, that's the other portion of this. That's the ability to go out to all of your communities and be able to give them a free website that we've built for you. It's completely custom branded to you, have your picture, your company logo on it, as all your certificates of completion will have as well. And when the families go in to watch any of the videos in the Family Learning Center to learn about home care, dementia, post-hospital care, we even have courses in Spanish. The moment that they start to watch the video, you get an email alert. That's a phone call. You pick up the phone, hey John, I just saw you watch the dementia care certification. Don't call right away, that's kind of creepy. And with that, you're able to get a lot of business. So I'll show you how to do it. And what I'm also going to do is, I do every quarter is, I pick one client out of a hat, legitimately, nothing's ever raised. And I go out and I'll market it in your territory for free. I'll show you how to smash it, you know? So thank you very much for your time. You guys are awesome.